Hold on now. What are we talking about right now? Slow down for a second. All right. So let's say I told you that technology designed to replace jobs is being adopted by the people whose jobs are least at risk, right? The people whose careers are literally on the line, they're using it 25% less. What? That's not a coincidence. That's a crisis nobody's talking about. And honestly, it's been sitting with me for a little bit, right? I was just talking about this with my girlfriend yesterday. But welcome back. I'm Kai John, or Kai, and today we're diving into something that's been bothering me about the AI revolution, something that feels very personal, right? Even though it affects all of us. We're talking about the two-tier AI economy that's quietly forming right in front of us, and why women are getting left behind in the exact moment they need to lean in the most. Yes, I said it. So here's the setup. AI is everywhere right now. Claude, ChatGPT, all these tools are being integrated into workflows at companies across the world. It's happening very fast, and on the surface, it looks like this great equalizer, right? Everyone has access to the same tools, everyone can use them, but the data tells a different story. Women are facing 3 times higher automation risk than men. Just think about that for a second. 3 times. That means the jobs women predominantly hold administrative work, customer service, content creation, data entry these are the roles that AI is coming for first and hardest. Yet, despite this existential threat to their careers, women are using AI tools 25% less than men. Yet, they're also massively underrepresented in AI leadership roles. So, you've got this wild paradox where the people most threatened by AI are the least equipped to understand it, use it, or shape its future. And here's where it gets very uncomfortable, right? Because this isn't just about statistics, it's about power. It's about who gets to decide what the future looks like. So when women don't adopt AI tools, they're not being lazy or resistant to change. A lot of it comes from legitimate concerns like the trust issue. AI systems are built by predominantly male teams trained on biased data, and they reflect those biases back. That's the safety concern. So there's the why should I learn a tool that's designed to replace me type question, which is honestly pretty valid for someone to ask. But here's the thing that keeps me thinking, right? By not engaging with AI, women are giving all the power to shape it to the people who are already in power, which is men. So think about it like this. This is all right, first off, I just want to quick disclaimer. I'm not a feminist. Maybe I should cut that out. I'm not a feminist. So this is not going to be endorsed with feminism in my videos, but it's just facts. So anybody in the comments talking about, oh, he's a feminist, or let me just shut up. Get on with the video. So I'm gonna bring this back to hip hop though. In hip hop production, there was a moment where tools became accessible, right? We had samplers, drum machines, digital audio workstations, or DAWs, where suddenly anybody can make music, right? But the people who jumped in first became the gatekeepers. They understood the language, they built the culture, and women were there, but not in the numbers that they should have been. And we're still dealing with that imbalance today in many different industries other than AI. But as of now, I'm going to talk about AI because this is what I talk about on this channel. We're watching it happen in real time. What really gets me is that experts are literally saying we need women's perspective in AI development. Experts are saying that it's not something that's nice to have, it's a necessity. Because when you build technology without diverse voices, you build in blind spots, you build in biases, you build systems that work great for some people and fail catastrophically for others. And women bring different lived experiences, different concerns, different ways of thinking about problems. And right now, we're losing that input at the exact moment that we really need it the most. So think about the own work, right? I think about my own work in music, the technology I use, the technology I make, and the platforms I build on. And I'm thinking about how many of these tools were built without women in the room, and how many decisions were made that affect women's lives without their input. And I'm thinking about how that's about to happen again with AI. But this time it's even more critical because AI is going to touch literally every industry. So here's what I'm wrestling with. How do we create a world where women feel empowered to engage with AI, not threatened by it? How do we make sure that the tools being built aren't just tools of displacement, but tools of liberation? Because that's what it could be. That's the future I see. AI could be the thing that frees people from repetitive work. That's what it should be. That gives them the time to create, to think, to build, but only if we design it with everybody in mind. Only if we have everybody's voice in the room. So I want you to think about this week. If you're a woman in technology and business in any field, I want you to just ask yourself, what's holding me back from engaging with AI? Is it fear? Is it distrust? Is it something else? Because those feelings are valid, but they're also exactly the status quo. They're exactly what the status quo wants you to feel. It's the system is designed for you to feel that way, to exclude you. Just want to let you know that. So if you're a man, I want you to think about the women in your life, right? Your colleagues, your friends, your family. Are they being left behind in AI? Are they being left behind in the world in general? Are they getting the support and encouragement they need to engage with these tools? Because this isn't a woman's problem, it's an everyone problem. If you're building AI tools, if you're in leadership, if you have any say in how these systems get built, please bring women into the room. It's not an afterthought. We bring them in from day one, because the future we're building right now isn't going. It's going to affect all of us, and we need all of us to build it right. If it's going to affect everybody, you can't exclude the people it's going to affect the most. It's dumb as hell. So the two-tier AI economy doesn't have to be our future, right? Where it's one gender here. But it will be unless we make a difference right now. So thanks for listening. If this resonated with you, share it, comment, let me know what you think. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I'm going to see you next time.